Hi. Well, it's Christmas Eve. Just finished wrapping the last of my prezzies. And just thinking, this is a new way to celebrate, I guess, a new way to enjoy Christmas, but will it be an enjoyment? Christmas for me has always been about family, being around people you love and people who love you. I'm very blessed in that my adult kids still live at home. And I've got my other adult kids, my nephews. I miss them like crazy. I can't even lie. I miss their jokes. I miss their laughter. I miss their fun. I miss them. It was all of this, So over it. Don't even understand the rules. Do you know what I mean? And it's not that I'm simple, trust me, I'm not. But it's just like, what? What are we supposed to do? What bubble? Who are we allowed to see? Confusing as hell, I'll have to Google, try and figure it out. Anyway, whatever. But this time will pass. And once it's passed, and we're able to reflect, I guess we're going to really appreciate each other. Suddenly remembered last year, New Year's Eve and seeing it in, and that was a special New Year's for me. Meant quite a bit. Having people around that you love and you care for, even if, life means that sometimes you don't show it as you should, or you hold back. Do you know what I mean? Or you're busy living, whatever it is. I was talking to my son today and talking about quality of life and that work-life balance, Because when you think about it, you go back and you think about things like slavery, you think about the Romans, you think about Egypt. It's Christmas time, so there's going to be the usual Moses type films and Jesus of Nazareth and all the rest of it. But when you think about it, the way they got people to work was by force, brute force. It was so obvious. And the work you were doing was relevant to them. For goodness sake, they've got them building these great big massive pyramids. For what? Their own enjoyment. And they beat them senseless to see to it that they did that work. Now, it's not so crude, is it? People aren't really being beaten, well, at least not in our world. That would be human rights abuse, wouldn't it? Well, at least in the West. But people are still being made to work, but it's more of a psychological control, isn't it? And let's think about it. Without work, what would we be doing? Why do we work? If we bring it right back to basics, it's for food, shelter, clothing. That's basically it, isn't it? So why do we need to do this work to have food? Because it's illegal to help yourself to the food that the land provides. Because guess what? The land is owned by someone. How do they own it? Not by a fight, no. By this thing they call money, this thing they invented, this thing that forces us to work. It's just another way of looking at things, This lockdown's made me consider the basics and what we really need. We need each other for companionship to survive. Unless you want to be a hermit. Some people are, and they survive very well that way. I'm not. I'm a people person. Trust me, I need people. Without it, it's not quite the same for me. It's quite a depressing life on my own. You know, I like company. No, I'll take it further. I love company. But I'm selective with it, you know? And I'm blessed in that I've got some really great people who love to spend time with me. But, you know, just thinking about this whole concept of money, perhaps, given my field of work, it's the wrong approach to take, but I'm still a human being that thinks outside of the box sometimes, not professionally, just as a human being. Why do we need more than food, clothing, shelter, and each other? Something to think about. Anyway, it's Christmas Eve, so do enjoy the festive season. Have fun. I'm going to get back to some studying. Got a nice glass of, nice glass of Sauvignon Blanc. It's one of my favourite wines. I do prefer to drink it in the summer, but hey-ho, the doctors told me to avoid the red. And as my friend Krenos says, maybe I shouldn't indulge too much. So just one glass, given Christmas Eve. Or maybe two. We are on lockdown after all. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Out of here.